Goldbrau, 3-player game. Fenirob versus John versus JP. We are in week 2 of 3 weeks, and right now the scores are tight. I have 50, JP has 46, and John has 43. All that matters in the game is money. We're about to start week 2. We're going to be playing one of these 3 actions simultaneously and executing them, and you'll see as the game goes on how it works. So far after week 1, it's pretty exciting. I imagine it's going to get more exciting. All right, gentlemen. We've got hammer. We're going to destroy these names. This is hammer toe and Steinbrow.
Sure.
I have to assess the board real quick. Steinbrow is all JP, but we're all equal shares of it.
And it doesn't have a single contract out right now.
Yeah, it's useless currently.
Spoiler alert, I believe it will remain useless.
All right, I'm ready. And flip. JP, jerk face, jerk.
Need it.
So it's 5s.
So
It will be 5 for us, but
You go first.
He gets to go.
because I'm the only person who played this, I get to do it twice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to expand the little empire here. 1, 2. The umbrella are the areas that count twice for income.
That's right. Each space is worth 4 when we pay out, but the umbrellas are worth 8.
Therefore, my 1 plays here, my 2nd play is to grab that umbrella.
Nice.
So as first player, you get to choose the card first.
It costs 5 because 2 of us picked the
Correct.
action.
It'd be $2 for just 1 player, $5 for 2 players, $8 for 3 players.
If we all pick it. I definitely have to buy it because I need to get in on those shares. And I need you to be invested as well. So I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to get, it's actually Kramerbrow. And I have to play that immediately, and I put one of my shares over here.
So there's only 1 remaining share of Kramerbrow
Somewhere in the deck.
in the entire deck. So whoever
That's right.
gets that,
Alright, I'm also playing 5, and I'm going to blind draw off the top.
Man, I hope you didn't get Kramerbrow. I think you did, though, because of crappy shuffling. He's smiling like he did. Yep, son of a
choose to play it
biscuit.
immediately.
Why not? All right, it's okay. So from here on out, in the rest of the game, you're going to get the benefit more than me, and John will get no benefit from that.
Correct.
Center.
All right, and that's it for the round, for day 1. There's 7 days in the week, obviously, and then there's a payout.
Right.
First player comes to me. These go to the bottom.
Yeah, I like that.
We put 2 new. Uh-oh.
Man, the beer wench, who is currently, the pretty
waitress.
is in the Bear beer garden, and that adds 20 to the payout. And the drunk bum is in the Eagle beer garden, and it subtracts 12 from the total value when we pay out. So persons getting either of these cards get to manipulate where those are on the board. So you can take the drunk bum and move them to somebody else, make them their problem, and you can also move the waitress into your ideal spot. So once again, it's starting to matter, I think. But it's also depleting your money, which is all that matters.
Alright.
Okay, so I get to do the action twice.
Correct.
I'm just going to expand that twice.
That works.
All right. So it costs me 5.
Yeah.
So I'm paying my 5.
Drunk bum or the waitress?
Waitress.
She can move 1 or 2 adjacent places away.
Either direction.
I'm going to choose to move her there.
Sure.
Okay.
It works.
I still have shares there. Again, these guys tell you who controls and makes the decisions for those things, but at the end of the day, the shares are going to be divided pro rata.
I'm going to spend 5, and I'm going to blind draw the top.
Really? You want to tell us what it is? No. You
Yeah,
gonna play
I
it?
have to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, son.
But that means I can move for twice, and I'm gonna move her over here.
So my $5 was wasted.
Yes. But you couldn't know. It wasn't perfect.
So you may want to edit
information.
this, but that is multiple sons and multiple.
Got it. I may or may not. Depends on how interesting the video is.
First player goes here.
Mm-hmm.
We are in day 3 of the week.
If I lose by $5,
Well-
so help me, JP Hand.
I don't blame you. Come get me.
Flugelhorn,
Sure.
Arboretum. We're making up names. This is definitely the Flugelhorn Brewery.
Sure.
The only person I know that's famous for playing the flugelhorn is Chuck Mangione. Just throwing that out. If anyone knows what that is, please mention in the comments what a dork I am.
Yeah, Chuck Mangione was also the coach of the Indianapolis Colts.
Right. Chuck Strong. All right. Shiznit. Got to spend money to make money, they say, right?
Sounds like somebody's going for a card.
Does, doesn't it? Well, I'm picking
Wait, who's the first player now?
I am.
Okay.
Oh,
That means
$8.
it costs $8. You don't have to choose it.
8 thrillers, as they say.
So JP's choice is to either go in here, make sure he has full ownership here, or go blind.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
He chooses Arboretum.
I'm going in for 8, and I'm going to get the flugelhorn.
And also notice that the Flugelhorn has
A lot of
a
money.
lot of income.
Is a blind draw worth 8 to you?
You gotta spend money to make money, as I heard it once said from...
Once said 6.5 seconds ago. And I am in the lead, so I know a lot.
Right.
I'm sure I'm going to win this game at the end.
I'm gonna retain this card and not play it presently.
All right.
John, by the way, tell the people for the, this is an Old Rasputin.
Barrel-aged Old Rasputin. It is a imperial stout that has been aged in whiskey or bourbon barrels.
Nice.
Weighs in at 12 to 14% ABV.
Holy cow. Well, JP likes to, he's not drinking it, so that bodes well for him.
So this goes...
Although
here.
you're not in the theme, so you kind of suck.
That's true. I'm not a beer drinker.
Meyerbrau. Meyerbrau doesn't have a great presence on the board currently. The money is going to be divided once we pay out between half is going to go to the beer garden and half is going to go to the brewery that is providing the beer for that. And so if you see a stack over here that's super high like this one, these shares are still in the brewery. They kind of need to be out here for the brewery to make money.
Right.
Although we're all sitting here equally not making money.
Yeah. It's at least everyone. Well, I guess it's my boss, so that's the only downside for me.
Son.
The good news is wherever you expand, I'm along for the ride.
That's true. That's true. I'm going to take that and that.
Because he gets 2 turns, because he's the only person who played the expansion. To Rob. So the way we play the order is expansion first, then
The boss
card,
contract card,
and then the card.
the purchasing, whatever.
I'm going to pay 5. I'm going to get in on Firebrow.
So it's to me, I'm going to pay.
Now, something that hasn't happened yet.
Like, let's say I get 3 here, both of those go away.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Normally, when you get to the 6th tile,
Yeah, it'll be the 5th.
So for us, it's the 5th. So if
Yeah.
a 5th one comes here, because we own a single, those are gone, and he just gets all of it.
Yeah, well, he's got to have it first.
Sure, but I mean that scenario hasn't happened yet, but
and
it could happen.
Yeah,
coming
and
up
that's
in a second.
probably. I knew as I was doing it that might not be the
It's
best.
like this, for
economic-
example. This is all 5 cards are out for this,
But there's no.
but there's no singles, so we're fine. But if the 5th one gets played here and he took it, then he would take majority, and these would get kicked out because you have to have at least 2 when the final total is out there.
Right. No, let's see what happens.
I'm going to pay 5.
Uh huh.
I'm going to choose the chesty lady.
She's just going back and forth a bit today, huh?
This comes here.
Day 6? 5.
5.
5.
$8. I get to start, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 10. Give me 2 back, please.
Flugelhorn. Is it worth 8 for an extra share of that sucker?
Mathematically speaking, I have no idea.
Alright. You taking it?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going in for 8 and I'm gonna blind draw.
And sometimes it feels like it's worth it.
I don't know. The secretness of it adds to the benefit.
I mean, what if it's the mistress and you get her for that's $20 you could move somewhere?
But if it's the mistress, you have to play.
You'd have to play it immediately, yes.
I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do this.
That's the
That's
bear.
a bear.
I'm sorry, the bear.
Wow.
But that's actually a big deal because that is the 5th token, which
Yeah,
means
that's what I meant.
yellow gets booted.
There we go.
Son of a.
So that's it. I got
Bear's
all that.
locked and you
Bear's
have it
locked
from
and it's
now
mine.
on. All right.
That's a,
This is day 6.
wow.
Well, is anyone interested in moving the drunk?
Yes. The issue being that there are only how many of the drunk in play? 4?
There are
5, I think. Maybe 6.
5 of each of them.
Yeah, 5.
5. So he hasn't been moved, so it's going back. So these are 2 of the 5 in play.
Okay.
Right?
So the expansion happens first.
Right?
Mm-hmm. That would be adding 1 additional space.
And I choose as I am the
Boss.
boss here, and I'm the boss here, so I choose to.
Change the contract.
Alright, well that makes a better decision for me having gone with putting 1 in there.
Sure.
Right, so I also get a second action,
Yeah,
but there's the only thing I could do is challenge here, but nobody. Does anyone own the majority there?
No.
So if I were to challenge there,
No one has a card to defend it. So you don't. So to challenge, you have to have at least 1 cube there.
You do.
To defend it as the boss, you have to have a super majority.
Right, so you could just take that
So
over.
yeah, I have no cards to defend it. So
I'm gonna
you become
challenge.
boss.
a boss that has 0 contracts
Yeah,
on my brewery.
it's-
Yeah,
That would
but,
be listed right now.
but you have control of 2 breweries, so you could
In the
manipulate, but I'm not even sure it's worth it because you have shares, most shares
but
over
with,
there.
with 6 pawns for this, there's really no reason not to go ahead
Yeah.
and take it.
Doesn't hurt.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
if you have a
there's
bonus
no
action.
other.
Yeah, I
There's no
agree.
other.
Well,
thing
wait,
to
wait.
do.
Let me ask this question. So the other action is the other opportunity is if you'll put yours back there. Just
Sure.
I could say I'm going to take this as boss.
Right, I can't defend you.
Because I outnumber you,
Right,
but he's not. Yeah, I don't have control. He's taking control.
yeah, okay. You could do that as
So
well.
I'll do that.
That functions. Yes.
All that really does for you right now, besides giving you control of decisions, is the leftovers.
Leftovers.
All right.
All right. So now the ownership goes to. Is this day 7?
This
Yes,
is day
and
7.
so it's me.
So at the end of this is payday.
And these go to
Those
the
get
bottom.
shuffled.
I didn't think anybody was going to go for the... I thought about doing it to blind draw for 2.
Yeah.
See how it had.
You
So
get the first
5s?
five.
I'll go
First.
first.
Yes. Yeah. You get to
Yeah,
expand
right,
first.
right. That's the first action. It's expand, boss, acquisition.
So
Okay.
just gonna-
Yep.
Again, we
so
only
that's
have-
2 expansions.
3 choices. We all have the same 3 cards.
All right.
So for 5, I think it's in my best interest to move the beer wench
because you could take it to the bear where you get all of it.
I get all of it. I'm gonna do that's $20, I think, for 5.
That makes sense. And I am going to buy up
Yeah.
the brewery because that's the 5th one, which means you go and you go.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. But I'm still the boss.
You are the boss. You are the boss.
I get leftovers. So that is the end.
Oh, that's huge. That was a nice play. I guess I should have done that. I think. I don't know. $20 is $20.
I was about to say, you got money. I just created a better situation for
So we're talking payday now. So anyone who has shares of
Oh, boy.
anything they wish to play,
I have none.
None.
I have Meyerbrau
Oh shit.
would like to play
Ah,
We're booted out of 2 breweries.
dude.
and kick you pieces out of my brewery.
Wow.
I mean that with the greatest regard for you as individuals.
Gotcha.
All right. Now we consult some charts and graphs to count money.
All right,
here.
so we start here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 is 36 minus 12.
24.
$24 goes here. So we've got 12 and 12.
So 12 will go to the brewery.
Yep.
12 goes to the beer garden. 12 goes to the brewery.
All right, so because it's 12, this is $3 a piece, right?
3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah.
So you'll get 3. And I'll get 9s. So if you give me a 10,
Yeah,
I'll
one.
give you a 1 back. So this one is paid. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $16 total.
Which means 5, 6, 7, 8 goes to this brewery, and 5, 6, 7, 8 will get divided here, which is 2 per.
Yep. So we get 4 to blue.
So there's 4 for you,
You get 2 and I get 2.
2 for me, 2 for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 times 4 is 32. So 16.
16 goes to here. 15, 16 is going to be divided here.
So this is 4 apiece. So that's 12 and 4.
So 10, 12 for me, and then you have a 1. So there's your 4.
So brewery's paid. So here we
This
go.
is bad.
1, 2, 3,
36, I think.
4. That's 16 plus 20. That's 36.
And I get it all.
So, well, half of it
No,
goes
no,
to the
no.
place.
Dang it.
So-
I'll get 18.
18. So 18 is going to go to.
And you're going to get the other 18, you turd. JP's
You got 2.
scaring me
I'll
now.
give you a 20.
There's 2 and 20.
All right, here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28. So we got 14 and 14.
14 goes over here. Well, we can make change in a second here.
So that'll be
So there's
12 evenly
14.
divided. So that'll be 6 and 6 with 2 bonus.
All right, so 5 and 6. So here's 6 for you. Here's 5, 6 for you, and
I
then
get
the
it.
2.
I get the 2 bonus.
2 goes to you as a bonus.
Because I am the boss, I get the remainder. Here you got 1, 2, 3, so that's 12 total. So you get 6 to the
So 6 goes to which brewery?
blue, the bluery, and you get 4 to blue and 2 to red.
4 to blue.
You
So
got
I'll put
1.
1 in.
And we'll make change here in a second.
All right. So now we're going to go around and do the breweries. This goes to yellow.
This is a broke piece of.
Alright, this one.
This goes.
yeah,
to
all
B.
to you.
Jeez.
And this is divided, let's see here. There are 10, 20,
4.
24 divided by 5.
So
It'd be 20.
5
20.
apiece,
So
and
you
the
get,
4 extra
you
goes to
get
me.
4 extra right away.
No, hold on. It's 4 apiece. There's 24 total, right?
Divided by 5 shares.
So it's
You have 4 apiece.
4 apiece.
4 apiece, and then the 4 extra go to me.
Right.
So I get 8. You get 12 plus 4. You get
16.
16, and I get 8.
Great. Math are good.
All right. I feel like there's been a power shift here.
I don't know.
Let's check the scores while we're at it.
Make some change.
61 for me. I went up $11. 11 trailers.
74.
Yeah. I fell behind there. John, where are you at?
63.
Okay. So I went from first to last. Jesus would be very happy.
Hey, it's
All right, so
all about the beer drinking, right?
Just
That's
go
what
ahead.
matters.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, so you are now first player, and we know where payday is off of you. And this is week 3, the final week of the game. The end of beer season. How sad, you only get to drink beer for 3 weeks.
I know, right? That is the theme of the game. For like 3 weeks, they have this festival, and almost all the money is made for the year during that
Right.
festival. And so,
You know, if I go home with $71 off of 3 weeks' work, and that's all I make for the year, I think we're in trouble.
maybe.
This does not feel...
It just depends on what the trailer... I don't know what the
Maybe
trailer...
that's your-
What's the conversion rate?
is.
That's true. It could be $1 million per trailer. I don't know.
Crypto trailer.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a big one because that's the last flugelhorn.
So I get to go first. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy that. If you can give me 2 change,
I can, and I have.
I'll play that immediately.
Is it worth it to make sure I'm in on the deer, or do I blind draw and try to help myself in a better situation?
Well, there's going to be several drunk bums in that
That's
pile.
what I'm worried about, is that there's not a lot of...
Well, if you move the drunk bum, it could be beneficial to you, although
It's
I'm not
only
sure.
minor money, and
Yeah.
really most of that money is going to him. I don't want it to.
And he's your biggest competitor currently.
Well, the third place person, of course, is going to say that.
You know, of course.
He did.
Maybe he's
I
got
heard it.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's got a plan.
actively did. You know what? We're going to let fate decide. I want a blind draw.
It's a drunk bum. It is, isn't
No,
it?
I'm going to hang on to it.
Okay.
So that means it's not a drunk bomb, nor is it a
Right. It can't be.
pretty lady.
And remember, you actually don't have to buy any.
I'm not going to. I'm going to save the $8.
All right. So this one goes here.
I feel like the $8 puts me back in the hunt.
It could. Ooh, a pretty lady and a drunk bum. Man, it's tough not wanting to move her because that's $20. All right.
So you get to expand first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then I get to take the boss action twice. Is there a
Do something
way
good.
to change the contracts? So
Yes.
first off, I want to take control here.
Smart.
Then I want to change contract.
Very smart.
Yeah, I'm going to change this contract out for this contract.
So basically, you're giving yourself more shares of whatever that pays out.
That's my thought. All right, so we discard those two. This is day 3.
So one quick note is, if I'm going to buy, for example, if I buy this one, I'm the 5th one that comes out.
So you remove your own cube.
I remove my own cube and I remove your cube.
But if I buy it, I remove yours.
Right. So the only way for him to stay in is if one of us doesn't buy it.
Same thing with the Stein.
Yeah.
If you buy it, it actually removes both of ours and your first time.
if you buy the stein, that helps you out there. If you buy the tree,
He would get in on it.
it gets you in. If I were to buy the tree, I'd be hosed.
Yes.
If you were to buy the tree,
It only costs him, basically.
So
There's lots of scenarios here that are...
All of that for that.
expansion.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That's funny.
Yeah.
Y'all are like talking all these scenarios. Neither
No,
of you
so
have
it would like you've got to buy the stein. Basically,
I
is what
will.
it
So
says.
for 2.
Yeah, so there's no reason for me to buy anything.
All right. Well,
And now you buy it at a much better deal.
yeah, I'm gonna buy it at a much better cost.
yeah.
Alright, so this goes away. We have 2 more out.
You want to buy up a share of that? Oh, man.
$8.
It's your pick first.
Give me 2 back.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now give me 2 back.
There you go. Much better.
I'll pay you 2. You give me 2 back. I'm choosing the eagle to play. I go here. The red goes away.
Yep.
Going in.
Top drop.
Bomb.
I don't know.
You're gonna just leave him where he is
Yeah.
for $8.
Yep. It hurts.
I'm not gonna do it.
I don't blame you.
Alright, so this goes here. It's here.
In the no one cares pile.
Right.
Maybe John.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, getting the bum out of there is basically all value for him. Okay. I'm going to attempt a takeover here by playing this, which gets me to even with you.
I don't have any, so I can't.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's your end game here?
I don't know.
You get another boss action.
I do.
Which now that you own that, you could change breweries should you so decide.
Yeah, but I mean that one's he's already got that one.
He's got a better share of that one.
True. No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
He'd be
He's got
changing
more
it out of
share.
himself.
Totally.
So why don't you go for that one and make it a wild card?
That's better for me. That's better for me. I don't think I'd take a second action.
All right. No
No.
second boss action. So now is it me to
Yep,
buy
You
first?
go because he is the first player.
Yep.
And it costs 5. The deer is still out there.
There's
somewhere.
one deer in the deck, yes.
There's one more eagle? No.
No, Eagle's done. Done. We know there's some of these in there. I believe there's one
Well,
tree
this
in
one's got
there.
to be done, right?
Done. So I think there is one. Nope. There's one deer, one tree, a couple of these. Everything else would be the lass and the lad.
Well, I'm assuming that if you get the bum, you're going to move it there. So I'm not going to do it.
So it's going to cost me how much? 5?
5.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, that is my better economic choice.
Probably.
Save $5, hurt you
Let him
3
do
times.
Yeah.
75%
Let him do
more
your
than
dirty
me.
work.
And I knew if I top
There's your
Drew,
double bum.
if I top Drew, I'd move it and he'd move it again.
Right. First player moved.
We moved. I just moved it.
Oh,
Just moved
okay.
it to you.
You were the first.
I
player,
was
That's
first.
right.
So
And now we're
this
in
is day 6.
day 6.
This is our next to last turn.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
You cannot do that. You are not the boss of
Oh,
that beer
crap.
garden.
Oh shoot! I can't do
cannot-
anything.
You cannot expand.
Oh, it's all right. Don't matter.
Someone's claim
Yeah.
this space to keep you from claiming it, but it doesn't matter because you've got another space you can, but you got to share it more.
The only option I have is to expand over here.
All right. That was a waste. Although I'm not sure what else I could have done.
Yeah,
I could have bought the
very
drunk bum
limited.
for $2.
Yeah,
And moved
true.
it back to John, which would have been marginally better for me.
There's the deer.
There is the deer. And another drunk bum.
I'm the first player.
You are.
Hold on, let me do some quick math.
Okay.
The issue being, if both of you play, it will cost me $8.
Mm-hmm.
And to move the drunk bum, it could
Saves
cost
you
me
best 12.
12 total.
I think my money's on JP to win the game at this point. Because of his investments.
I don't know. Taking that
Yeah,
and that.
I don't
made a
think
big
it's me.
difference.
I'll tell you that. I don't think it's me.
So the question is, like, my moral dilemma is, am I trying to protect my money or do
Right.
something else to gain me money? So I get to go first and I grab 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
So at best for me is $4 there. It's a $4 swing. But it's going to cost me again if somebody moves the drunk bum.
All right, so it's 5 each for us.
Yes.
So now I'm in a quandary.
Is it worth your $5 to cost me?
Or is it worth $5 to try to top draw, knowing that a busty lass is very likely on there? Or it could be the last tree.
Yeah.
You know what?
Could be one more bum, right? I
Well,
feel like
what does the last tree help you? Would be the question.
It gets him out.
Yeah. Fair.
true.
You know what?
The
We're
stag gets you ownership here, but you can't take the boss.
having the boss only gets me the spare
Maybe
change.
maybe two.
Well, it's
$3
$1 at most.
It will be minimal. I'm going to let fate decide. I'm top drawing.
I hope it's a bum. Get the bum. The last.
Last.
Son
All
of a
right, so you're
biscuit.
you're clearly going to move that to my
She
space.
can't move here
Right.
because they can't both be in the same place. This does me a little good.
You don't have to move her, but it would be to your
I'm
advantage.
moving here.
You get some value out of that.
All right, and you kind of blocked me a bit.
What's it going to be? You want it on the stag?
So you can get more
Do you get
money on
extra
the
share?
stag, more money based on the last.
The last is going to be, I think, all right, so let's do the math. I pay 5 to get that,
Right.
so I'm down 5. And then here it's going to pay out 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So that's 20, 40. 20 goes.
So here's a quick way to do it. The last is going to get $20. If you go here, that's going to be $4 a pop. So that's going to get you $4 at least based on the last, plus 4, 5. That's another $1. Who owns the brewery for it is where most of the money goes in. So it's a wash.
I get nothing.
It's a wash to go in there, and it's more money into that person's pocket.
Right.
It's more money into that person's pocket if I buy that. No.
No, with the last there, it's more money. So basically, it's a wash to buy the last. It doesn't cost you money.
So I could pay 5 and top draw. It's not going to be the last though.
It's unlikely. Although you could, if it's the bum, you could move it to here where it only costs him. Or, now I mean, even if you top draw and it is the last, best case scenario you move it back here, but half of that money would go to me anyway because I own that brewery.
Mm-hmm.
I still
That's
kind of think that getting the stag
That's-
means that you have 3/5 as opposed to half, as opposed to 2/4 of the share of the beer garden.
So the last thing here is, I think, is a net gain. If you get the last, not saying you will, it's a plus $5 to go there. I think. Because it's $20.
But I'm not sure that's the case. Because, well, I guess because it would be plus 2 though.
No, so it's $20 total. So $10 of it goes here.
Right.
So that means, it's a net $5 gain.
If I draw.
If you draw the last.
If you draw the last.
If I don't draw the last, I'm guaranteed
But-
to save $5.
So I clearly cannot choose the glass in front of me.
Mathematically speaking, the most likely card at this point for you to draw is actually one of these, because remember, there's still
That's
2
right,
of these
that's
sitting in the
right.
deck.
And that gets me nothing.
That gets literally nothing.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to save the $5 and lose the game.
JP and I both want you to choose what's best for each of us.
Right.
Right. I don't think
We want you to be the
I want you to
kingmaker.
choose the bum, move it over here to cost him a bunch of money.
Yeah,
Let's worth it to save the $5.
Yeah, I'm saving the
That's what
$5.
I do.
All
Alright.
right. You know, in the third week, I did by not doing stuff. I tried to work my way back in, although I still feel like I'm going to come in third place at a decent amount behind.
You wanted to
number?
save money in the third round.
Yeah, my investment was bad. All I could do is pick who's going to win. Maybe.
Payday.
We'll see. Payday it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 4 is
48. 24 goes in there.
48. I'm going to get it all
Oh my god.
either way.
Oh, here, we'll still do it this way just for formality's sake.
Oh my gosh.
24.
That's brilliant work right there.
Yep, that's a good
I
combo.
knew this game was going to fit right in his brainwave.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's $16. 8 here and 8 2 here.
So we both get a bunch of nothing.
So
You get all of this.
You get all 8 because you were the only shareholder.
I was the boss, but you had all the shares.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 is 36 minus 12 is 24.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 12 here and 12 here.
Which means
3 apiece. So you get 9 and you get 4.
so I'm gonna put one back and take it out.
Alright, so here you get 16 total, so 8 for the bear, which all goes to Rob, and 8 for Smishbrow.
Yeah, right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4 is 36. So we get 18 here and 18 here. Alright, so this one will be 3 apiece
So 9 and 6.
plus 3 bonus.
So you get 12.
12 and you get 6. There may be 10, hold on, 10, 11, 12, I get 12, you get 6, is that right?
Yeah. Perfect.
Alright, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 20 is 40 total, so we get 20 to the deer, and we get 20 here. So this one gets divided as to 10,
10 each.
and 10. Goes away. That settles out all the playing. So we go for the breweries.
All yours.
I'll take it.
Nobody's.
Alright, so here this is a total of 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go, each one of these is worth 1. So we get 3 to red, 2 to blue.
3 to red, 2 to blue.
Yep. And then the owner gets the remainder, which is 3. Alright, and this gets cash. So that's going to be 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38 for the brewery.
We done?
I think I am defeated.
I have 97.
118.
I have 120, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need to recount that?
I need to recount.
Yeah,
So
I definitely have
1, 2,
97.
3, 4, 5. That's 100. All right. 5,
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
110.
12, 14, 16, 20.
Yep. You want to count yours again just to be sure?
50. That's the 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's it. John takes it. That was
Yeah.
close for you two guys.
Rigged.
Yeah, I knew that I was falling behind. My investments were a little iffy. I wish I owned more stakes in the brewery. That's what killed me. I realized after like about halfway through the second week that I had no control over any breweries.
So
And those get half the money.
So real quick, a couple of swings are, you were the kingmaker at the end, whether you knew it or not, that quick $5-10 swing. But there were some other moves like to kick someone out of here. You kicked someone out. You kicked 2 people out of here. That made a big difference. That made a big difference. So those taking
Getting
that,
sole control, especially at the breweries, that's half the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess sole control of either is half the money, but we can.
that's
Yeah.
a big difference.
Well, that's Goldbrau. Congratulations to John. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.
Dude, that's gold, bro.